and fellow hobbyists, welcome to Cat Dreams in Sterene. I hope you had a nice week, had fun at work, or if you retired and do whatever you do, maybe you work in the garden, the spring is coming, and or you work on your models, do your favorite thing. Anywho, so this week we continue our mini-series, and this week it's category number 4, and it's gonna be my 5 favorite paint jobs that I made. I hope you enjoyed it. See what we had in our archives. The idea with that paint job was I actually wanted to represent somehow the American flag or topic of the muscle car. So I wanted to have the stripes, the stars, and of course the 3 colors. And that's what I was aiming for with that paint job. I still have those stars decals from a truck build that I used to make, and so that just fit perfectly to that paint job. This paint job was quite simple. I took lace, like what you see on the side of a curtain or so, with a nice pattern on it, and I just took my airbrush and laid it on it. It's kind of in a ribbon, as you see, and you have the pattern on your plastic, and then I just put the sides with the airbrush and smooth it out a little bit, and of course put some clear on top, and that's the whole magic. Of course, there can be not my favorite paint jobs without one of my favorite techniques. That's a salting technique, where you just first put the color that you want to have to come through, you wet it up, sprinkle some salt on it, scratch it down, and then it just appears the color on it, and it's random and it looks just awesome to my eyes. On the belly I gave the car a wash, and since the car was black I went with the contrast color. I sprinkled some paint splatters on it, and of course added some rusty thing so it looked weathered the way I like it. Since the car has, at least in German, the nickname Die Ente, the duck, of course I had to put a sticker on it, like with a racing duck. I put in a spray bottle some acrylic colors and a lot of water, and sprayed that on it, so it gives it a little bit more the weathered look.
also added some rust pigments on top of that dark brown color, so just to have it look a little bit more realistic. Inspired by the airplane builders, I saw something that they called pre-shading. So what you do, you first put like a dark color in your panel lines, and then you spray over, and then it appears darker than the rest of it. And I tried that, and yeah, I like it. It's good. The next step with that build was what I call negative painting. So you put first on a color that you want to have, and then you put tape on it, and wherever the tape's gonna be, you have that color, in this case silver, on it. You spray over it in a different color, and then that silver appear. So what I did here is also use again the lace technique, and I also gave the blue is a candy blue, and had it lighter on top of the fenders, for example, and darker on the side. So that's why it gives this fade look that I really like. Here I really tried to take it to the extreme. I even made like this special paint job on the belly. I used this gold foil for the mufflers, which I'm also gonna use later on under the hood and under the trunk, and kept it whole dark and light green theme to the whole build. And again, using this negative painting or taping or whatever you want to call it technique. But this time it's even more obvious because I have like two really contrasting colors, the black and green. You know, you really see good how that whole technique works. And in those 4 panels I used again the lace technique. By the way, you see here now, that's the lace. That's what I was talking about. I don't know if that's the right word, but that's what I call lace. And of course a good coat of clear on top, and that's all to the paint job. Here again you see that gold foil that I mentioned on the mufflers. Just thought that's a cool idea to have it on the trunk and on the under the hood, so it mirrors the engine, and on the trunk of course it mirrors the whole hydraulic system.
Alright, that was all for this week. I really hope you liked what you saw. It was fun for me to go to all those old videos. Actually enjoyed it. It was a lot of work though, but yeah, it's just fun. Actually a part why I started this channel is, you know, to learn. You might want to record what you're doing, and it's really a good thing. And you believe it or not, now and then I go just on my own stuff and think, how did I do it then? You know, it's a good way. And of course the community is fantastic, like a lot of you guys mentioned. It's a fantastic community. I love to be part of it. Anywho, I see you next week. Till then, have fun with your weekend projects. Have fun on the weekend. Bye all!